Good morning, everybody. It is currently about 4:20 in the morning. For the past, I think this week making 6 weeks, they've had us on overtime at work, and so we've been going in at 5 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock, and then staying until 3:30 instead of 2:30. And so getting several extra hours, and then some hours on Saturday. Of course, this Saturday I won't be able to work because Friday will be my last day at work. It just really honestly feels weird. all I've known is, getting up, going to work and stuff like that, and I've turned in my 2 weeks notice, and this is my last week. It's Tuesday at the timing of this video, and but yeah, so Friday will be my last day. But man, just counting down. We are now under a week till we will be in Peru. So really, it's we're a few minutes past 4:20, and we will be arriving on Tuesday morning around 5 o'clock in Peru by next week. And so our flight leaves at 8 o'clock Monday night, and then arrives in Peru on at 5 a.m. down there. So but yeah, everything's just kind of coming together, and it's just been a lot trying to hustle and bustle and getting things done, getting the house straightened up, packed up everything, and trying to think what we're taking with us, what we're leaving here, all this kind of stuff. So we've just been kind of running around like chickens with our heads cut off, in a way, trying to just get everything done. Of course, still hitting our bookings on the weekend. So this Sunday, naturally will be our last booking. So we're going to be down in Georgia, about six and a half hours away. We'll be down in Georgia for Sunday morning for a booking. That'll be our last booking, and then we we'll head back after the morning service, drive back home through the afternoon, evening, back home, to be back home by Sunday night. And then we'll be at home on that Monday until we need to leave that afternoon for the airport. So it's getting real. It's getting real. It's just been absolutely amazing. Man, just how this deputation has just flown by. It's absolutely just been amazing to watch and just see how the Lord has just blessed us tremendously. We are so thankful for all that the Lord has done. He sure has been good to us. We don't deserve it, but man, He's just been so good to us, and we just give Him all the honor and glory and praise for all that He's done for us. And we're just excited to finally be getting, I say finally, it's quick compared to others at times and such, but in our own perspective, just finally, from the time God's put it in our heart till we initially get down to the field, we're excited to get down there now and be able to start serving and doing the things that the Lord's been putting in our heart. But we appreciate all the prayers, and just making this video a little bit different this time, making it more of like a vlog style, kind of real time, just see how things are going throughout the course of our day and such. So thought I'd kind of bring you along with me. Like I said, I'm heading to work this morning. After work, coming back home, I think I'm loading some stuff up, probably taking down to my in-laws. Just have all kind of stuff going on, and so just thought I would bring you along with us today, and let you join us. We'll see you in a bit. Well, I have made it into work, and about to get the day started here in just a little bit. It's still a few minutes till 5, but I'm actually in here in the office, so it is it's really neat how this has worked out. The Lord's really worked this out. I got hired on initially here. I work in Siler City at a furniture company, and I initially got hired on here as a pattern maker. So I take a raw frame and put the foam on it, the fiber, the fabric. Sounds like a 3-point sermon. First, you put the foam on, then you put the fiber, then you put the fabric. But anyway, and so I take the raw frame, I put on the foam, fabric, the fiber, get everything how it needs to be put on, how the customer wants it, to the specifications that they wanted. So I initially pattern that piece, and then figure out how the sew seams need to be done, everything, get the pattern cut out, and then they can take that pattern and put it into this system to then be able to, down the road, mass produce it and stuff, run it in production. And so I've been doing that for a little while. And then the Lord just opened the door for me to get in the office and work in the office some, doing CAD engineering. I have no degree in CAD engineering. I've just had a desire for it. I've always thought it was neat and would love to try it. I've messed around with free programs before, like Google SketchUp, but I have never, like I said, had a degree or anything in that. And so it just worked out amazingly when there were some guys that were leaving that created an open position. And so I asked them if they would let me come in and kind of train to do that. And so they have. And so I've been working kind of partly in both departments. Sometimes I go out in PD, sometimes I'm in engineering. And so I've been able to do some of the actual 3D frame design and create the frame and spin it around, make sure everything's exactly how it needs to be built, put the parts into another program, which then it sends it to the router. It cuts it out, and the guys build it, the frame up, knock up guys build it, and then it comes out to PD, and then I'm able to go out and build it out in PD. It's just really neat. So it's like I'm able to literally do it, start it from absolutely nothing to completed product going out the door. It's really been a neat experience. And so as of this morning, right now I'm in here in engineering, and then I'll be going out there in just a little bit, going out there to PD, to product development, to work some more. But day in the life. Well, I am out here in PD and about to start finishing up this piece that I'm working on. But always got to remember, safety first. So this is a group that I just finished up for an order. Somebody's wanting. It's a lot of work. Well, I've finished up my work. I'm there today. It is 3:41. Got off at 3:30. So got in my 10 hours today, and so I'm headed to the house now, as I said earlier, and I'm going to load up a few things, and take some stuff down to my in-laws, and then probably come back to the house, get a few more things done. I think we're gonna meet some friends tonight for supper, trying to meet up with some people, right before we leave, and fellowship with them one more time, and so that'll be good. I'm planning to tomorrow. I'm planning to get the church van and we're going to take out, it's like a 15-passenger van. We're going to take out the back seat, the farthest back seat. And then our plan is to load in as many suitcases as we can in that back area from floor to ceiling, and then start filling up, any rows beyond that we need to fill up. I think as of right now, as it stands right now, I think we're somewhere at like 16, 17 suitcases, I think, so far. And so Of course, not all that is just stuff that we're taking from our house. We are taking all of our clothes, our clothes, what we pick through clothes, what we want to take and stuff. But, we're taking clothes and maybe some things from the house and stuff. But a good number of the suitcases are actually filled up with things that we've taken up, like donations or different things that we took up for the youth program down there in Peru in Villa El Salvador, where we'll be serving at. And so for the Christmas program, and so it'll be here before we know it. And so we've got some toys and things that we want to be able to pass out to those kids and just be a blessing to them, and also some blankets, some hand crocheted blankets. Sorry, the camera may be shaking a good bit there. The stabilization may be helping out with that, so you may actually not see that, but we got some hand crocheted blankets. The Lord laid it on my mother-in-law's heart to have a ministry, a blanket ministry basically. And so she's got some ladies in their church, and then also some ladies even outside their church that are hand crocheting these blankets. And man, I'm telling you, they have just been going at it, and they are just doing a good job, an awesome job. Beautiful blankets, and of course very warm. And I think last I counted, we're like at 40 something blankets that we've got. And so what a blessing that is. And so I've actually bought some of those vacuum seal bags, and I've been trying to load some blankets in those, vacuuming those up, and kind of shrinks them up a little bit, saves a little bit of space. And so we just have a lot to get loaded and such. But so I'll try to get that church van tomorrow, and we'll try to load all that up and just continue on plugging along, getting things cleaned up, packed up, loaded up, cleaned out, all that good stuff. And moving day will be here before we know it. It's coming up Monday. So hope you're enjoying kind of just coming along with us and seeing a glimpse into daily life. So as you can see, we've got the church van here, got the back row out of it. So we're gonna see how much we can kind of fit in here in this space and fill up to the top, go into the next row up, and gonna kind of see how much we can fill up and how much we can pack in. So let's get going. Okay, so we have officially made it to Thursday. I know this video's kind of been a hodgepodge of different days, all combined into one, but just trying to give you kind of a glimpse into how things are going with us, leading up the days leading up to us leaving. So our flight leaves on Monday, 4 days away. And so we are just here today at home. I got home from work, and we are just trying to kind of get everything, last minute things done, packed, to make sure we got everything. As you can imagine, think of what it's like when you go on a week vacation and you're trying to run through the house, making sure you've got everything, you're not leaving anything behind. So when you have to permanently be out of the house and moving to another country, imagine how badly you're trying to run through the house and making sure you've got everything. And so we are just trying to, check behind ourselves, just make sure, go through everything, make sure everything's put up, taken away, thrown away, whatever everything needs to be done. So we're kind of doing that this evening. I officially left my job today. So I was originally planning to work tomorrow on Friday as well. But I ended it today simply because I got to looking at some hours that I had built up, vacation hours. And so I realized, oh, I could use those and not even have to go in on tomorrow on Friday. And so I was able to end my job today. So I went around and kind of said my goodbyes to everybody. And that was a little bit difficult. Just really the guys that I work with out there in PD, even people in engineering as well that I've known for a few years, but those guys out there in PD that I've really known, some of them I've known, for quite a few years, and just enjoyed working with them. And just first and foremost, they're Christians, and so we've just been able to fellowship with each other and just talk about the Lord and just cut up and have a good time. It's just, you couldn't ask for any better people to work with every day. And so I've just really enjoyed that. So it was a little bit difficult saying goodbye to all of them, but it was just a blessing. We got to go out and eat today, eat a meal together at lunchtime, and just fellowship a little bit while we ate. And but anyway, so I've said all my goodbyes, and I've officially left.